The NBA has now been in existence for more than 71 years. It has a fascinating history that is rich in facts, events, and awards. The NBA's popularity and growth are limitless due to the league's composition of the best basketball players from around the world. In fact, the league is ranked among the top 3 most profitable sports leagues. People are constantly looking for information about their favorite players or teams. In this video, we'll take a look at some insane facts about the NBA that may just blow your mind. Number 10. After 5 years of retirement, 60% of NBA players go bankrupt. How can a millionaire NBA player go bankrupt? This is a natural question that comes to mind. However, the study is correct. A player earns millions of dollars during his career and lives a lavish lifestyle. He spends all of his money on cars, shoes, clothes, and houses, among other things. It's not difficult to imagine where the money goes. The players must understand the importance of money and be financially savvy. LeBron James is an excellent example of this. He has hired people to handle his business and financial affairs. The players must understand that there is life after the NBA. Number 9. Shaq challenged Hakeem to a one-on-one match. Shaq was paired with one of the NBA's greatest all-time centers, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem averaged more than 30 points per game and outscored Shaq in every category. The series was a resounding success, and Shaq was furious. Shaq was so enraged at Hakeem that he sent him a note after the finals ended, challenging him to a one-on-one match. The event, however, was later canceled. Number 8. The NBA's shortest player ever blocked 39 shots. Tyrone Muggsy-Bogues is the NBA's all-time shortest player. Consider a player with a height of 5'3" making it into the NBA. This is not your typical story. This is a remarkable story about a remarkable man. Muggsy was chastised for his height at every stage of his life, but he never gave up. He worked hard and made it to the NBA. When he was in the NBA, he blocked 39 shots from taller players. He was one of a kind. Number 7. Shaquille O'Neal has only attempted one three-point shot in his career. Shaq is a 4-time NBA champion and a 15-time NBA All-Star, and he is widely regarded as one of the best players of all time. Except for one, he dominated every aspect of the game. Shaq has attempted 22 three-pointers in his career and has only converted one of them. Isn't it difficult to imagine a player with 11,196 buckets in his NBA career, but only one three-pointer? On February 16, 1996, Magic inbounded the ball, and Shaq made one of the ugliest bank shots in NBA history with 2 seconds left on the clock. Number 6. Air Jordans were once prohibited in the NBA. Air Jordan debuted in 1985 and remains one of the best basketball sneakers of all time. They continue to grow in size year after year. However, it was not an easy start. The sneakers were mostly white at the time, and the players were instructed to wear shoes that matched their uniforms and the shoes of their teammates. Former Commissioner David Stern disliked the early Jordan's black and red color schemes because they matched the Chicago Bulls' uniforms. Stern fined Michael Jordan $5,000 for each game he played while wearing these sneakers. Jordan didn't mind because Nike paid the entire fine on his behalf. Nike paid a small price in exchange for what they received. Number 5. Kobe Bryant's parents co-signed his first NBA contract. Kobe Bryant was selected 13th overall in the 1996 NBA draft. He was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets and immediately traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, and the rest, as you all know, is history. One of the other draft-related stories was that Kobe was not yet 18 years old when he was drafted. The rules for NBA draft eligibility were different back then than they are now. Kobe's parents were required to co-sign his NBA contract until he turned 18 later that year. Number 4. LeBron James uses his left hand to eat and write. LeBron James, one of the most dominant players on the planet right now, eats and writes with his left hand. He has ambidextrous abilities. LeBron shoots with his right hand and is usually thought to be right-handed, but he actually uses his left hand for almost everything other than shooting the basketball. When asked about this, he stated that as a child, he tried to imitate his idols Michael Jordan. and Penny Hardaway and began shooting with the right because they did. Imagine if LeBron started shooting with his left hand as well. So how much fire do you expect? Number 3. Kawhi Leonard has more Finals MVPs than triple-doubles. Speaking of forwards and Finals MVPs, it's worth noting that Kawhi Leonard has more Finals MVP trophies than triple-doubles. Kawhi has 2 NBA titles and 2 Finals MVPs. At the age of 22, he won one with the Spurs in 2014, making him one of the youngest to do so. Kawhi won his second Finals MVP trophy in 2019, after the Raptors dethroned the Golden State Warriors dynasty. Surprisingly, in his entire career, he has only recorded one triple-double. In the 2019 to 2020 season, he recorded his first and only triple-double against the Heat. Kawhi Leonard finished with 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. A triple-double is a difficult feat. Winning a championship, on the other hand, is even more difficult. However, Kawhi's achievements suggest otherwise. Theoretically, he's more than capable of racking up triple-doubles for an excellent all-around player like him. Having more Finals MVPs than triple-doubles isn't necessarily a bad thing, given how difficult the former is. Number 2. Kobe Bryant had more 50-point games in a week than Dwyane Wade ever had in his entire career. The late Kobe Bryant left an indelible imprint on the NBA. His illustrious career includes a career-high 81 points, numerous clutch baskets, 18 All-Star appearances, 5 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVPs, and 1 MVP. However, another mind-boggling fact about the Black Mamba is that he has more 50-point explosions in a week than Dwyane Wade has in his entire career. From March 16 to March 23, 2007, Kobe had 4 straight 50-point games, including a 60-point performance against the Grizzlies. Given that Dwyane Wade is a 13-time All-Star, this statistic speaks volumes. Wade has 3 50-point games in his 16 years in the NBA, which is a difficult feat. Kobe, on the other hand, made it look easy by scoring 4 50-point games in 1 week. There is no doubt that this is one of the best scoring weeks by any player in league history. After averaging a dominant 31.6 points per game, Kobe would go on to win his second straight scoring title at the end of the season. And in his 20-year career, Kobe finished with a total of 25 50-point games, the third most in NBA history. Only Michael Jordan with 31 points and Wilt Chamberlain with 118 points had more than him. Number 1. Giannis has as much 40-point games in the NBA Finals as Kobe, KD, Curry combined. Giannis Antetokounmpo has already stacked his resume at such a young age after leading the Bucks to a historic championship. At 26 years, the Greek forward has already won 1 NBA championship, 1 Finals MVP, 2 MVPs, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, and 1 Most Improved Player of the Year, in addition to 5 All-Star appearances and selections to the All-NBA and All-Defensive teams. Only 3 players have won MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. The most surprising result is Giannis outlasting the late Kobe Bryant's Finals total. Kobe has 5 NBA Finals appearances in his career. Despite appearing in 37 Finals games, he has only 1 40-point performance. Kobe scored 40 points against the Orlando Magic in Game 1 of the 2009 NBA Finals, adding 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Giannis Antetokounmpo, on the other hand, has 3 40-point games in his lone Finals appearance, which is more than Curry, KD, and Kobe combined. In Games 2, 3, and 6, the Greek Freak scored 42, 41, and 50 points respectively. His 50-point performance in Game 7 was the most by any NBA player in an NBA Finals closeout game. Without a doubt, Giannis' string of 40-point games only adds to the significance of what he accomplished during the 2021 NBA Finals. For what he has accomplished at such a young age, he should make a case for inclusion in the GO8 conversation. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.